Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name as always is Technomagus, and today we are on day 4 of Breath of Fire 2. When we last left off, we had obtained the gourmet ingredients of the green bottle fly, the giant cockroach, and a giant worm for Tapeta in order to make his fine cuisine of dear God, this stuff is going to be horrible. So now we need to go and deliver our ingredients to him and proceed with the plot. So, let's go ahead and make our way to the kitchen. That's the trunk. I don't even know where the hell I'm going anymore. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, okay. Sure. Well, they'd look appetizing if we didn't know that they were made from bugs and insects and other horrible things that frogs eat. Wow! Wow! That's a... Good thing she wasn't in the room when he said that. OOC is serious business. Right. thought a leek is an onion. Of course, the fake is threatening to kill him if he does something, or I don't know. No. No! This is gonna... I hate you so much. She'll eat anything. Oh, never mind. Alright, we've got enough wisdom seeds to spam dragons, so I guess we can go and stop them. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to hit this switch, which will take us to the lower level. And now we can go off this side path. Because of course he's a demon. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start blasting him with dragons and punches. Oh, that was a waste. Alright, so basically we're just going to be killing Abreu's AP and throwing dragons at him. Oh, that was a waste. There we go. Let's do Frost Dragons. Now, the dragons are identical in terms of how much damage they deal. So, because they're all three of them are considered non-elemental. And of course, just like the gold bottle fly, he has the ability to interrupt the round and say, oh, guess what, I'm not doing, or you're not doing anything this round. Probably should have grabbed some more wisdom seeds from this stuff. Of course, another round interruption. Well, that's bothersome. I think I picked up a couple of monies. Really? It's a sword! Because of course it is. So in other words, an idiot. Well, might as well grab a sword while we're... Let's see... Is this sword worth anything? Well, ow. That's a big hike in wisdom. Well, if we didn't use frog transformation... Well, we actually need Tapeta in the party, because we need him to get to the next area of the game. Alright, so, now there was one area that was being blocked off by a soldier earlier that we can go to, because there is a treasury in this place. So let's go ahead and raid that real quick. And we also need to go and get the thief from the kitchen, or from the pantry rather. Sure! So yeah, this is all improved equipment for Tapeta. Saves us from having to spend a whole lot of money upgrading his equipment at the shop. And also, he can make use of the Wisdom bonus more than Ryu can, because Tapeta is a magic user. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. First though, we've got some stuff to buy. There we go. Wisdom seeds are very useful. Alright, so before we head back to Township to clear Bow's Main, let's go and get some people into our village. Spent all that time getting it upgraded and renovated, and we got some houses built. We're actually getting ahead of ourselves, because down south here is where we need to go to further the plot. Of course I do. Alright, so by doing that, I have invited McLean to live in Township. And he will take up one of the houses in the village. Specifically, there are 3 houses after the first upgrade of Township. He takes over the middle top house. There's a maximum of 6 houses over the course of the game. Once you fill the first 3 houses, you can then upgrade Township to expand for 3 more houses. Oh, that was terrible. Why do I have you in my party again? But ideally, you want to get Township upgraded as quickly as possible, because the sooner it's upgraded to full, the sooner you'll be able to break the game with the particular carpenter we picked. And now, in case you're wondering, each person you take to Township does something unique. What McLean does is he brings you to a ship, or he brings you to a fishing spot that is pretty loaded in terms of the fish available to catch. He's actually not that useful, considering a character that I'm going to be getting, or a Township resident I'll be getting a little bit later on, but I need somebody to fill that slot, and he's the best of the choices, because each house, the first 3 houses have 5 different people who can live in them. The second set of houses have 4 different people, for a total of 27 different possible residents. Most of them are pretty useless and don't do anything, or do something so insignificant that you might as well have never gotten them in the first place. Also, since we have Tapeta in our party, we no longer need Sten in order to cross the Windia, expanse. Or the pillars, rather. Because Tapeta's frog form can jump across as well. And the only real reason why I'm farming here is because I need money. Once you fill the first 3 houses, you need 1,000 Zenny in order to upgrade to the next set of 3. And our next tenant is actually right here in Windia. We need to go to the armory over here. Oh. Preferably while it's daylight and it's actually open. We need normal human girl. Yes. You need to make sure, if you're recruiting Beretta, she's actually one of the best residents to hire for township. But you need to make sure to hire her fairly early, because she sells equipment, and her wares change over the course of the game. The longer you take to recruit her, well, as long as you recruit her before a certain event, then you'll be able to get some of the best equipment in the game. If you recruit her too late, then you're stuck with her initial wares, which really, really suck. Alright, and Beretta takes place of the 3rd or rightmost house in Township. We've got one more person to recruit. There's actually 2 different options for the person we can recruit for this. One of the options opens an armory, the other option gets a guy who sells moon drops every so often. I'm going to go with the guy who sells moon drops, even though I'm probably never going to be visiting Township to buy them. Just because I'd rather have something more useful than a fire-based armory that gets obsoleted extremely quickly. It's also horrifically expensive. Alright, so for our last guy, we go here to Corsair. And we need to go to the pub. And that is the guy that we needed to recruit. He's known as Poo, P-O-O, in the original English version. And basically his rent is 1 Zenny a day to live up in the Corsair pub. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, until we get a later character, we will not have the ability to cross through forests, so we have to go through the mountain pass every time we want to go back to Township. As you can see, the sprite has changed. And there are houses now. we say yes. He teleports us just outside Township, where there is... And here we have a fishing spot with a swarm of very valuable fish. However, I don't have time to fish right now, and also I don't have the rod necessary to be able to successfully catch those fish. And finally, Beretta opens a shop. Right now, her equipment available is utterly terrible. Later on in the game, she changes, I think, 4 times over the course of the game, and each time her equipment gets, or the equipment available gets a little bit better and a little bit better. Alright, so, also, Granny teaches us we're going to get started. So, what Fusion does is you can choose a character in your party, as well as one of the shamans you have found. Each shaman is aligned with an element. You have fire, water. Later on you get wind, earth, light, and dark. A character can be equipped with up to 2 shamans at once. And a shaman used on this character cannot be used on any other character. Different characters have different elemental affinities, so you want to make sure that you are giving them the correct ones. There are 3 different results from Fusion. Well, 4 different results. Failure, where you explode and the shaman is rejected. You just explode. It doesn't actually cost you any health or anything. There is, it's Infusion, basically, where there's no visible change, but you get a stat boost. In this case, Tapeta gets a defense, or I think it's wisdom boost from the water shaman. There is alteration, where the character's palette changes with a more powerful, and they get a more significant boost than they would normally get. And then finally, there is transformation, where a character completely changes, gets a new sprite and a new character portrait. But that does not happen very often. There are very specific combinations required for that. Let's keep the same formation. Let's go talk to Bo. I think I have to talk to him first before I go. Yep, here we go. Okay! Good thing you know Bo still has his one-track mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and save here. So in the next video, we will go ahead and get on over to, go back to New Haven and turn Patty into Trout. So see you guys in a little bit.